Now a monitor is similar to a television. Output displayed on a monitor screen is known as soft copy output. Means whatever the output we see on monitor, whatever the output is displayed, it is the soft copy. Means we can't touch it, we can't feel it, we can just only see it, we can read it on the monitor screen only. This is called soft copy. And what is hard copy? The printout page we take from after the printing done by the printer in our hands, we can touch the page, we can feel it. This is hard copy. So you understood the difference? What is soft copy? We can only see the output on the computer screen. Okay, we can't touch it, we can't feel it. Monitor is also known as, first we can only see second it is also known as VDU. It is also known as VDU. What is VDU? It is visual display. What is the full form of VDU? Visual display unit. It is also known as VDU. There are different types of monitor and there are categories in monitors. There are different types of monitors. These are CRT, LCD, touch screen. So there are different. You can see the pictures in your book. This is CRT monitor. It looks like an old television. This is LCD monitor. This looks like an advanced television. This is touch screen monitor. This is an ATM machine. Okay. So what are different types of? This is one CRT, second is LCD, and third one is touch screen. Third one is touch screen. Full form of CRT is cathode ray tube. This is cathode ray tube. LCD, liquid crystal display. Liquid crystal display. So these are the categories of the monitor. These are the categories of the monitor. Last one is the touch screen monitor. This is the ATM. We already go to the ATM and touch the screen and process and do our transaction work. This is the touch screen monitor. Next topic we are going to study is printer. Next topic about what we are going to study is printer. This device is used to give computer results on a piece of paper. This is printer. What type of device it is? It is an output device. It gives the printout. What does it give? It gives printout. How? On a piece of paper. This is also known as hard copy. This is also known as hard copy. And there are some categories of printers, and there are different types of printers. These are dot matrix. Before printer, people just use typewriter. You have seen the typewriter, they type. It does not have a screen, we just type with different keys. It takes time. So after this, after the advancement done, after the new changes in the technology, we have printers, and in these printers have different categories. First is dot matrix printer, second inkjet printer, and third one is laser printer. In dot matrix printer, the printouts are very slow. It takes much ink and it prints like dots. Okay, inkjet printer, ink is filled. It is better than dot matrix printer, but not more than the laser printer. Laser printer is the latest technology and is very high speed and with very clear printouts. It is the best printer nowadays in daily life people are using. Secondly, a printer can give us, any printer that can give us both type of printout. We can take different type of printout. One is black, second is colored. So output from this printer can be seen either black and white and or colored. Okay? Understood? Okay students. Now we will read the next topic and the last topic of this book. This is the storage unit. This is the storage unit. Let us read what is a storage unit. The storage unit is used to store the process data in our computer. The storage unit is used to store. Means storage unit is have the memory to store the data. Whatever we have processed, after processing, data is stored in the storage unit. The storage devices help us to hold data for a long period of time. And means it has memory to store data. The data can be stored for a long period of time. The data can be accessed whenever required. And this, after storing this data, we can access the data if we need further in future. Anytime we can access this data from this storage device. We don't have to search here and there. We don't have to make this data again and again. And we can save our time. We can consume our time, and we can store the data in the storage unit. And for the long time, means we can again use it. We can again access it. Now we will study secondary storage devices. After storage, secondary storage devices. Let's read what is given. There are storage devices that are used to store computer data for a long period of time. There are many storage devices. There are different types of storage devices available in market for storing the data for a long period of time. Example of storage devices are hard disk, compact disk, pen drive, etc. There are some examples given, and let us read what are the examples and what do they perform, how do they work. First is hard disk. So example of second storage device are, examples are hard disk, second compact disk, and last is pen drive. Okay students, so let us read it. What is hard disk? You can see the pictures available in the book on the right side of the text written. This hard disk is fixed inside the CPU case. So where is this hard disk? This is inside the CPU. This hard disk is inside the CPU and is used to store all important data and information. So what is the work of hard disk? It stores all important work and information in it. Whatever work we do in our computer, it is for further use, to use it in future, to see it again, to change, to do more corrections, to read it, we can use it further. So for this we save our data safely for a long period of time, and for this we have the option of hard disk that is available in the CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. You have seen the drives made in the computer. When you open the computer on the home page, front page, after clicking My Computer, inside the My Computer, when we click on My Computer, two drives, it depends on the user how many drives he or she needs. According to our need, general purpose we use two drives, it is C drive and D drive. These drives are used in computer to save data. Mostly C drive have the personal files of the computer software. So mainly we keep our all data to save for further future use in D drive. Second one is compact disk. It is circular saved disk. Look in the book, the image of CD. The short form of compact disk is CD. In general purpose language we call CD. The full form of CD is compact disk. It is circular saved disk that is inserted through the disk drive. From the disk drive we insert the CD and then we close that drive. Attached to the CPU. This is also attached to the CPU. In CPU it is attached and we put it into the CD drive. It can store large amount of data in it. We can save the data and keep the CD safe for further use. It is the external memory we use to save our personal data. And the memory in the compact disk or CD is maximum up to 700 MB. We can save our Excel file, we can save our other types of other extension file, text file, document file. We can save videos, we can save games, we can save music. Different things we can save and keep it for further use. Okay? Understand? Good. Now we will read about the pen drive. This is very commonly used storage device. Now all people generally keep pen drive and easy to carry, and we can take it in our pocket and take the data with us, and if we need anywhere in the world we can insert into the computer, laptop, or any, if there is any cyber cafe, we can take it, we can take new data, we can check our data, we can make recent changes, edit it. So pen drive, it is a very important device nowadays in the digital world. In the computer world, it is very important, very useful device. This is very small size and external device. The size of the pen drive is very small. It is an external storage device that can be carried very easily. We can carry it easily from anywhere. We can keep it in our pocket and go anywhere and carry our data. It can be inserted in the USB port of computer where this is very small. Inserted into a pen drive can store more data than CD. A pen drive, the memory space in the pen drive is more than the CD. It can be 2 GB, 8 GB, according to the need of the user. A pen drive memory is according to, it can be 2 GB, 3 GB, 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB, 64, 128 GB. It is all more than the storage capacity of a compact disc. Like this, the storage capacity of hard disk is also very more. So we can store a large amount of data in this. So by this, here your chapter is complete. Now I tell you to again read the chapter from the book, and if you don't have buy the book yet, then go and buy your book so early, so you can easily understand and the chapter and complete your work on time and submit your notebooks for correction to the school, to the subject teacher or to the class teacher on time, so you can easily understand and learn the chapter. That's all about the today, and we will do the exercise in the book of this chapter in the next video, and all the question answers in the notebooks. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep working and stay healthy. Okay? Thank you, students.